Today is the day. This is the Pollock Report News Minute Preakness Stakes edition presented by Sequel Bloodstock, the consignor of Kentucky Derby winner and Preakness favorite Mage. We'll take a look at a couple offerings from the Sequel consignment at the upcoming Fasig-Tipton Mid-Atlantic sale in just a moment. The Preakness Stakes is just hours away, and we've got a field of 7 set to head postward for the middle jewel of the Triple Crown, following the scratch of Lexington Stakes winner and second choice on the morning line First Mission. Kentucky Derby winner Mage will be the overwhelming favorite, especially after the big scratch, while horses like National Treasure, Red Route 1, and Blazing Sevens will battle it out for second choice among the betting public. Today, though, we're going to focus on the home team. Perhaps more than any other Triple Crown race, the Preakness Stakes is a celebration of its local roots and its horsemen, as much as it is for the people shipping in from out of town. The Preakness can be an opportunity for local connections to take a swipe at the big boys under a national spotlight. And John Salzman Jr. will try to do just that with local stakes winner Coffeewithchris, a horse he owns and trains.
Born and raised here in Maryland. Yep, I was raised right at Laurel Racetrack. There used to be a farm right outside the gate, and my uncle and my dad and my mom, everybody, it's all been a horse racing family since I was born. Well, we're Maryland. He was bred in Maryland. We're local Maryland. I'm a local Maryland. Been here all my life, and it wasn't set in stone. We decided to nominate a little late, so we paid the $6,000 before the Tessio, and the Tessio was a win and you're in. And he ran good in the Tessio. He got beat 2 lengths, but we entered at Monmouth last week in the Long Branch, and it was not an easy spot either. So we just decided that the way the race was coming up, one Derby horse, and fields coming from everywhere, and a shorter field, 8-horse field, that we're here, let's just give it a shot.
If you're betting the Preakness and you're not familiar with how the Pimlico surface plays compared to Salzman's home base at Laurel Park, I asked him to compare the two surfaces and discuss what might constitute a winning trip for Coffeewithchris to score the upset.
I've been racing here for years, and I don't believe I've ever said he didn't handle that racetrack. Unless it's muddy or sloppy or something changes. These two racetracks are very similar, so I don't think that's any problem. And actually, this horse's win here. So, he ran here last year as a 2-year-old. He finished second, but he got put up. He got bothered leaving the gate. But he's been here. He's got an idea, but it's just, it's a lot for a horse with all these tents and the people and the media. And he's a good feeling horse, so he wants to show off a little bit, but we'll get through it. He's versatile. He doesn't have to be on the lead. I think he'll be forwardly placed. I keep saying I think the 1 and the outside, the inside and the outside, 1 and 8, they could show a little speed depending on what they decide they want to do with their horse. So I'm looking to get into the first turn, the first, second, or third, right there close. If I'm on the lead, that's fine. I got a great rider, and I think he'll make the right decision. I leave that up to him.
Let's take a break to look at one of the offerings from Sequel New York's consignment located in Barn H of the Fasig-Tipton Mid-Atlantic sale. Hip 508 is a Justify filly out of the winning Majestic Perfection mare Swiss Alps, who worked in 8th and 10-2 during the Undertax show. The dam is a sibling to Grade 1 place Holiday Soiree. She sells Tuesday, May 22nd at the Fasig-Tipton Mid-Atlantic sale. Go check her out in Barn H. Sheldon Russell's a perennial leading rider in Maryland, and he'll take his 3rd career Preakness mount aboard Chase the Chaos. Preakness Day is one that any rider in Maryland circles when they earn a spot aboard one of the runners in the main event. Winning a race this big would be a highlight moment for Russell, but doing it in front of a home crowd would mean just a little more.
It means a lot. It's our biggest race here in Maryland. It's a great 2 days of racing. To get a mount in the biggest race with some of the best trainers, best jockeys, it's huge. I would say it's every sort of jockey's dream just to get a ride in one of those Triple Crown races. It would be huge. Haven't really thought about that, but just one of those moments that probably I would never forget.
The Preakness will be Russell's first time aboard Chase the Chaos in a race. He said a run of good trips ahead of the race helped him secure the mount, and he's been game planning with trainer Ed Moser Jr. to get the most out of the long shot.
Just luck of the draw. They reached out to my agent, and we had a really good opening week here at Pimlico, so they wanted to use a local rider, and my name was thrown out, and they chose me, so I'm very grateful for the opportunity they've given me. I met with Ed on Wednesday morning. Me and my agent Marty, we walked up with him, watched the horse train. I met Ed and all the owners. They just pretty much said he's pretty straightforward. Look, we're hoping we get some pace to run at it. Looks like he's a mid-pack closing type of horse, so Just hopefully we get a setup and he can make that nice run at the end.
Best of luck handicapping today's Preakness card, and don't forget to visit Barn H on the Maryland State Fairgrounds to see the offerings from Sequel Bloodstock at this year's Fasig-Tipton Mid-Atlantic sale. Last year, the consignment gave the world a Kentucky Derby winner. If you believe in past performance predicting future outcomes, you know where you need to go. Before we say goodbye though, let's take a look at one more offering from the Sequel consignment. Hit 595 is a hard-spent filly out of the Grade 3 place Malibu Moon mare Sea Level Drive, who breeds an 8th and 10-2 during the Undertax show. She hails from the family of champion Sacohuista and the top Southern Hemisphere sire Husinet, and a host of other Grade 1 winners. She sells Tuesday, May 22nd at the Mid-Atlantic sale. Go check her out in Barn H.